Hello everyone and welcome to Investment News TV. My name is James Burton and I'm here at Schwab Impact 2025 in Denver. Delighted to be joined by Kevin Hughes, President Financial Planning at Advyzon. Kevin, thanks for joining us.
Great to be here. Thank you so much, and thanks for coming across the pond.
All right, no problem. You've been in the industry a long time. What operational barriers, what issues have RIAs consistently come to you saying that it's not happening?
I'll do this one from my financial planning lens, because that's the world that I've lived in for about 2 decades now, coming from a pretty big player in the space. Advisor creates a financial plan. Tying it to the investment strategies that they need to actually go implement to get the client outcomes is a barrier. It has been, it still is to this day, going from seamlessly in the financial plan to what I need to go implement. So one of the first things I'm tackling is seamlessly going from plan to implementation, exactly what I need to buy, all embedded in the same experience. And then, of course, if they want to go, right back into their billing and right back into their rebalancing system, everything is the same as they just saw in the planning software. So I think that's a workflow the industry and particularly advisors have been starved for.
Let's bring AI into the conversation.
How can we not?
Everyone is, right? Everyone is. Now you integrate it. So how? Tell me a bit about how that is now part of what you offer.
So AI is obviously a big game changer. What excites me about AI in the real short term is how we're going to be able to leverage it to make sophisticated planning significantly faster. How do we do it? We're going to do statement injection all over the ecosystem of Advyzon. That means I upload my tax documents, my pay stubs, all my financial statements. Not only do we ingest all that data and have it stored in a central place where you can data mine it, we feed it to all our core components instantly. And at the same time, we're mitigating data entry errors too while we're at it. So I think that in itself is going to be massive, not just for financial planning, but like the entire software.
Are there any compliance issues or risks that advisors would still need to be aware of, given that?
I think the biggest risk, particularly with AI, is having a good understanding of the AI engine, the model that's built on. 2 years ago, when you did an InfoSec questionnaire, the questions about are you even using AI weren't on there, much less, what is the model being leveraged? Is it private? Is it public?
Yeah.
So the biggest one is it a private,
Right.
AI engine?
Yeah.
And of course, we are.
Yeah. Just playing devil's advocate a little bit. If you're an advisor with a big tech stack, you've been using it for years, you kind of, maybe it's cumbersome, but like the thought of dismantling that for anything is probably a little bit like overwhelming. So, why should they bother?
Well, change management is always hard. I won't skate around that one. That's just a reality. Advyzon has an incredible amount of experience transitioning folks off of performance reporting, software applications is where some of the heaviest data is. But why would somebody consider Advyzon? Well, think about it. It's a tremendous cost savings. And I don't even mean that from a licensing perspective, even though we often are. It's now I don't have to sit here and go through 5 to 7 plus different InfoSecs every single year. I don't have 5 to 7 different places my client data is being stored in, exposing me to unnecessary security risks. I don't have 5, 7 different phone numbers I got to call for support help who don't know the other aspects of my tech stack. So some of those reasons are the biggest reasons people come to Advyzon to begin with. But, you got to take a risk sometimes. And well, fortunately for us, most people that come over say it was well worth it.
Just finally want to pick up on something you mentioned there, and that's cyber risk.
Yes.
And that's another thing that I imagine you hear a lot of. It's certainly something that advisors are telling us more of as media. How does that factor into what you do? How do you put advisors' minds at ease that you have the capability to reduce that risk?
Well, we obviously cover all the industry standards for data security. Another really big one is we have a ton of customers. I mean, we have thousands and thousands of advisors that use us. We have large firms. We have, we're approved through all the giant magnifying glasses of the Schwabs of the world who, make sure we're also adhering to that. So a big one is just the more people we have, the more eyeballs that are on us to make sure we're maintaining all the necessary data standards that we have to. And it's literally the number one most important thing we have to do.
All right, Kevin, great way to finish. Thanks so much
Thank you.
for coming on. I appreciate it. Join us next time on Investment News TV.